The entertainment world thrives on drama, revelations, and moments that seem almost too shocking to be true. But sometimes a story comes along that doesn't just dominate the headlines, it leaves millions in disbelief, shaking their heads and asking how something so unexpected could happen. That is exactly the reaction to the latest revelation involving Can Yaman and Sara Bluma. Reports claim that Can suffered a nervous breakdown after listening to secret audio recordings connected to Sara. This isn't just another tabloid headline. It is a breaking point in a story that has been unfolding for months, filled with rumors, whispers, and shocking twists. Now, for the first time, the truth has come out, and it has left fans stunned around the world. To understand why these recordings had such an effect on Can, one has to trace the history of his connection with Sara. She wasn't just another name in the endless gossip cycles that surround celebrities. Sara became linked to Can in ways that were both personal and controversial. Their relationship, if one can call it that, was always surrounded by speculation. At first, she was simply described as a close acquaintance, someone who had unexpectedly entered the orbit of one of Turkey's most famous stars. But soon, photos emerged, stories circulated, and her name began to appear in the same sentences as his. Was she just a friend? A confidant? Or something more? The lines were blurred, and the lack of clarity only fueled the flames of gossip. For months, fans debated endlessly online. Some insisted Sara had played a bigger role in Can's life than anyone realized. Others dismissed her as a temporary distraction, someone who appeared during a period of turbulence in his career and personal life. But the one thing everyone could agree on was this: something about her relationship with Can was off, hidden, and unresolved. It was as if a piece of the puzzle was always missing. And then, the rumors of secret recordings surfaced. Whispers began to spread that Sara had kept private audio files, conversations, confessions, or perhaps even arguments that no one outside their circle was ever supposed to hear. For a while, these were dismissed as wild conspiracy theories. But then, the confirmation came. Sara's recordings were real, and Can had somehow come into possession of them. The mere existence of these files was shocking enough. But what they contained was something that would shake him to his core. Sources close to the star revealed that when Can listened to the audios, he was overwhelmed. The content, still not fully disclosed to the public, allegedly contained personal revelations that exposed truths he was not prepared to face. It wasn't just gossip, it was raw, painful, and deeply personal. Friends described how he reacted, pacing, breaking down, and even isolating himself after the experience. The strong, charismatic actor known for his confidence and public charm was suddenly vulnerable, caught in a storm of emotions too heavy to bear. Fans around the world reacted with disbelief. The news spread like wildfire across social media. Hashtags trended instantly, with people demanding answers. What exactly was on those tapes? Why had Sara kept them secret? And most importantly, why did listening to them cause such a dramatic reaction from Can? While no one has provided a complete answer, speculation is everywhere. Some believe the recordings revealed Sara speaking about her true feelings toward him, in ways that contradicted everything he thought he knew. Others suggest they contained confessions about betrayal, manipulation, or even secrets about his private life that he had trusted her with. Whatever the truth, the impact was undeniable. Can Yaman was shattered. This is not the first time the actor has faced pressure in his personal life. His career has always been marked by highs and lows. From his explosive success in Turkey to his international fame in Italy, Can has lived under a microscope for years. Every move he makes is scrutinized, every relationship analyzed. But even in the harshest spotlight, he has always maintained an image of control, strength, and resilience. That is what makes this moment so shocking. To see him brought to his knees by a private revelation, to hear that he broke down emotionally, is to see a side of him the public rarely witnesses. The story also brings Sara back into focus in a way no one expected. Her role in Can's life has always been controversial, but now she is at the center of a storm. What motivated her to keep those recordings? Was it for protection? Was it leverage? Or was it something more personal, an emotional attachment she could never let go of? Fans are demanding answers, but so far, Sara has remained silent, refusing to comment publicly. Her silence only deepens the mystery and keeps the world guessing about what truly happened between them. The impact of this revelation extends beyond gossip. It has touched fans deeply because it humanizes Can in a way few stories ever have. Behind the glamour, the magazine covers, and the red carpets, here is a man who has been deeply hurt, betrayed, or blindsided by someone he once trusted. It is a reminder that even the most celebrated stars are human, vulnerable to heartbreak and disappointment. Fans who admire his strength now find themselves empathizing with his pain. They see in him their own struggles, the times they have trusted someone only to be let down, the moments they have been forced to confront painful truths they weren't ready to face. In the days following the revelation, Can has remained quiet, choosing not to comment directly on the audios. His silence has fueled even more speculation. Some believe he is still processing the emotional impact, while others think he is considering legal action. After all, the existence of such recordings raises serious questions about privacy, consent, and betrayal. Could he pursue justice? Or will he choose to put the matter behind him and move forward? For now, no one knows, and that uncertainty is driving fans into a frenzy. The entertainment press, meanwhile, has seized on the story, with countless outlets dissecting every possible angle. Some highlight the human drama, painting Can as a tragic figure caught in a personal storm. Others take a more cynical view, suggesting the story could be part of a larger publicity machine designed to keep his name in the headlines. But those who know him best dismiss such claims. They insist this is real, raw, and painful, and that the Can Yaman we are seeing now is not a character, but a man struggling with emotions too powerful to hide. What happens next remains uncertain. Will Sara ever explain why she kept the recordings and what they truly contain? Will Can eventually break his silence and tell his side of the story? Or will this scandal remain a mystery, leaving fans to speculate endlessly about what broke him so completely? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain, this story has already left its mark. It has reminded the world that behind the glossy image of fame lies the messy, painful, and often heartbreaking reality of human relationships. For Can Yaman, this moment may be one of the most challenging of his career and his personal life. But it may also be a turning point. Sometimes breakdowns lead to breakthroughs, and sometimes the darkest moments pave the way for strength and clarity. Fans are waiting, watching, and hoping that their idol will rise again, stronger than ever, from this shocking and heartbreaking episode. In the aftermath of the scandal, one undeniable truth remains: Can Yaman has become more relatable than ever before. Fans who once admired him from afar now see him as a man who has endured betrayal and emotional turmoil, just like anyone else. The nervous breakdown he suffered after listening to Sara's secret recordings is not just a personal tragedy, it's a reminder of the fragile line between trust and deception. Whether he chooses to confront Sara publicly or to heal privately, this chapter will forever be remembered as one of the most shocking and defining moments of his life.